Hey, welcome back to Sleeping Cemeteries. Today we're filming Female Quest Part 3. This will be the third and final edition, and we're here at Shauck Cemetery to look for the remaining 3 grandfathers before we get to my dad. So this cemetery here is just outside of Johnsville. I haven't been here in years, so let's get in there and see who we can find, because I really don't know where we're going. Let's go. Okay, here's the first pan you see when you come in to the cemetery here. There's a lot of people. This is a very active cemetery. It's very large. I'm looking for my second great-grandfather, Philip B. Miller. My great-grandfather, Franklin Emerson B. Miller. And my grandfather, Lee B. Miller. I'm here again with my daughter. She's gonna help me out. This might take a second. It's a large active cemetery, like I said. So we'll find them. Okay, as we're walking up this hill here, something caught my eye. I want to go over here and take a look. And there is a B. Miller. How about that? There it is. There's one of them. Who is this? This is Dorotha V. and Floyd C. I'm not sure the relation. I'll have to check. But yeah, this is definitely a B. Miller. Good eye, Ruby.
Thank you.
Let's pan across here, see if we see any more B. Millers while we're here. Most of the B. Millers we're looking for today do have that same similar red headstone. But what caught my eye is just right up here. This very interesting stone. It looks like a tree. Kind of. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Let me back up a little. Okay, here we go. The name on it looks like Volz. V-O-L-Z. Let me look at the other side. It's just super interesting.
Father and mother?
Now, I don't have any actual names. I'll have to look it up on Find a Grave. But it is a father and mother area, it looks like. Oh, you know where the names are?
Yeah, they're just behind those weeds.
Oh, good. I didn't see that through the lens here. It's a William and Pearl Voles. Good eyes. I missed that. I was looking through the viewfinder and missed it. Always like to highlight some older stones that I come across. Jacob Huber, I believe. That's really cool. Awesome. I know some rules. I always like stones like that over there too. The one with the big cylinder on top. It's that Snyder grave. That's really interesting. Let's go over here to this big one that caught my eye earlier. Okay, it looks like a large family plot, I believe. But the stone actually says Noble and Dorothy. Let's take a look at the base. It has some stuff on the bottom. Norma Ross Noble, Jeanette, Enoch, John, Ann, Harold, Stella. Yeah, just a large family stone. That's really freaking cool. I like that a lot. There's another Voles over here, just under the tree, or just past the tree. Some Millers. It's a bright and sunny day, so I apologize for the camera. I'm still working with figuring out how to do this camera right. But I feel like this is going to be like looking for a needle in a haystack. This cemetery is so large. Wish me luck. Here's a stone we're looking for. It's red for Philip B. Miller and then Franklin Emerson. Okay. Well, we're looking for a redder stone. There is a Miller. That's unfortunate. There's another Miller. Okay, that's fine. There's more voles in the back. We'll keep going this way. There's a bishop, a Batchelder.
I think in like these spaces, they just don't have this space. They just don't have the money for a grave yet, probably.
Oh wow, I like this one a lot. Let's go check this one out. I like the color of this one right over here at the corner. I just like the look and color of this one right here. This Haldeman? I don't know.
I see B. Miller.
I do see B. Millers too, right straight ahead. Right over here, we're gonna find some B. Millers. There's 2 in a row, 3 in a row for sure. Maybe we find 2 people that I'm looking for. Philip, it's Philip. Sweet. Yep, and Franklin. Awesome. Alright, I kind of lucked out here. Right here is my second great-grandfather, Philip B. Miller, and his wife, Caroline. And here is my great-grandfather, Franklin Emerson B. Miller, and his wife, Bessie. So now we just need to find my grandpa Lee and then my dad, which my dad's easy to find. But let's go find Lee B. Miller right here at Shauck Cemetery. I feel like Lee was by some trees. So let's go over here. There's some red stones over here by these trees. It was a kind of rainy day. I can't remember a lot of it, but I know I felt like we walked by some trees. So let's just see what this red one is here. I don't think this is it, but just in case. Nope. Reed. Since we made it all the way over here, we have some reeds. I really like the headstones with the balls on top. Those are really interesting, but something that really caught my eye, and always does, are very large stones, like that one over there. Let's go take a look. I should have known when it came to this large stone that there would be some sort of significance. And sure enough, it's the name of the cemetery. So these folks had family or something that are so many that the cemetery is named after them. I'm sorry for the sun, it's right in the eyes here, but I believe you pronounced that Shauck, and it has a little inscription here that says, "Until the day breaks." With some information. That's really cool. The side over here looks like the older part of the cemetery. More like stuff that I'll be visiting in later episodes. And then it just branched out to over here We're gonna walk up this way. I believe there were some trees, but my memory could be wrong. And we're coming up the back way here, so it's hard to see names. Nothing yet. Let's go over in this direction to these trees. I hope I'm right and I'm not just going to trees and not knowing what I'm doing.
I mean, that could be it over there.
I don't see any red stones around these trees though. This makes sense though. If I had to go down a hill by some trees, it could have been this way. Right by the stone that caught my eye at the beginning. That'd be perfect. Oh, more Schaefers. Myers. And there's that bee miller that we found right away. Let's go over to the other side. Let's go over there. It's a pretty stone by looking at the pictures. There's a miller down there. I feel like a bad grandson right now. I can't find him. Taking a little break here in the shade, what we're looking for is a stone similar color to this Baker stone, but a very rectangular, no shape to the top. The top is flat. Just haven't seen it yet. We're gonna check over here and then just continue to look. While I was walking, I come across this grave, and my grandfather's wife's maiden name was Van Buren. So I'm not sure. This is probably some sort of relation to her. I'm not super familiar with any of that side, so I'll have to do some ancestry to see for sure if this grave is a relative. But I just wanted to bring that up. I don't see any other Van Burens in this area, so I don't know. I guess we'll continue to look, and if we run across any more, I will definitely let you know. Okay, I think I found Lee off in the distance, and if it is him, I was totally wrong, unless I was thinking of these trees for some reason. But right back here, yeah, this is definitely him. He's back here. We just overlooked him, and his stone's a little bit darker than what the picture seems to look like. And this right here is my grandfather, Lee B. Miller, and his wife, Lucille B. Miller. I believe the trees that I was thinking of are these trees, or maybe this bush, I can't remember, but this right here is my grandfather, Lee. The next grave, I know exactly where it is, I go there quite often. My dad, Philip Franklin B. Miller, and we'll take you there right now. And here we are. This is the last stop, Forest Cemetery in Fredericktown, Ohio, the resting place of my father, Philip Franklin B. Miller. Right underneath this tree behind me, this is the last B. Miller directly in line with me. I hope you enjoyed this series of me following my ancestors from my 4th great grandfather all the way down to my father right here at Forest Park. Moving forward, we're going to continue exploring inactive cemeteries, so I hope you come back to see all the cool old cemeteries I plan to explore, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.